Hello, welcome to another Informatica video tutorial. My name is Fernando Guerrero, I am a cloud solution specialist, and today we are going to talk about what you need to consider when selecting a shared drive to work along with your secure agent in a Linux environment. Through this video, we are going to talk about why people decide to have a separate shared drive together with your secure agent. We are going to talk about what preparations you need to do in order to use this shared drive, and what kind of temporal files are created in CDI, because not all the temporal files are the same. So some people decide to use a shared drive together with the secure agent server because they want to separate processing capabilities from storage. So they want a different server, a different storage for all flat files, for temporal files, for log files. This is a great way to separate processing from storage. And there are some storage technologies that they will grow according to how much space, how much files you are creating. So you don't even need to specify the size, it will just keep growing. But all those different storage technologies, they have different characteristics. So you need to know what you need in order to choose the best storage technology to have it as a shared drive. One of the things that you need to make sure is like this storage technology that you are using needs to handle hierarchical namespaces. What is a hierarchical namespace? Well, imagine that you have an image. You need to have a path for that image. For example, /home/documents and /image. This is what I mean by hierarchical namespace. So make sure that the storage technology that you are going to use as a shared drive allows hierarchical namespace. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to use it with secure agent. Another important consideration is have this shared drive as close as possible to your secure agent server. In this way, you are going to reduce latency. It doesn't matter how powerful you choose your secure agent server or how fast the storage technology that you're using is. If they are far apart, you will have a lot of latency. That's going to create performance in your mappings. So make sure that they are as close as possible. Another thing is throughput. You are selecting a really powerful server with a high throughput when you have your secure agent, but if the storage technology that you use doesn't have the throughput that you need, you will have a bottleneck. So you need to really take a look at what are your needs, because you could waste money if you select storage technologies as a shared drive that has a really high throughput and you don't need it, or you can really impact your performance by having a bottleneck when your storage technology doesn't have the throughput that you need. And this also happens for read and write performance of the shared drive. So those are throughput and read and write performance. Those are things that you need to understand what are your needs, and then choose the storage technology that fits your needs. So don't only take a look at your server where you have your agent, and don't try to be cheap with the storage technology. Once you have your shared drive installed, you have to make sure that the user assigned to your secure agent has access to this shared drive, is able to read and write to all those folders. Don't get confused with the Informatica admin user. This is a Linux user, and one way to know which Linux user is assigned to the secure agent, you can run a Linux command, is ps space #ef pipe grep pmdt, and this one is going to display the process that represents the secure agent, and you will see the Linux user assigned to that process. So this is the user that must be able to write and read through all the folders in the shared drive. So some people forget about this, and then they see that all the mappings are failing. They cannot create temporal files. They cannot write or read from flat files, and that's because the user doesn't have access to the folders in this shared drive. And when you are in the once you created your shared drive and you want to use that shared drive for flat files, temporal files, logs, well, you need to specify the path to those folders in your secure agent. And I will show you that in a minute. The admin page where you can go and you can specify the path where you want to save all that information. And the last thing that you really need to consider is what kind of files are you going to store in this shared drive? And especially if you are using your shared drive to save their temporal files, well, depending on the connector that you are using, they are going to create different kind of temporal files. Some of those connectors will create simple text files as temporal files, but other connectors will create pipe files. So you have to understand which connectors you need, ask what kind of temporal files those connectors create, and then you will be able to select your storage technology. And one example is Microsoft ADLS Generation 2. This is a really great technology, it's amazing storage technology. It's very fast, has a throughput, fast read and write, allows hierarchical namespaces, but it doesn't allow pipe files. So if you are going to use a connector that creates this pipe file, you cannot use this storage technology. So this is something to keep in mind when you are selecting your storage technology. So if you create your shared drive and you want to specify that you want to save your temporal folders or logs in this shared drive, the only thing that you have to do is you need to come to your runtime environment. Then you go to Edit. You choose the Data Integration Server. And here you are going to see all these variables and the directory where you are going to save that. So the only thing that you have to do is just to change it and put any path that you want. It can be in the shared folder. It doesn't matter because the agent doesn't see the difference. You are just writing here a path and the agent doesn't know if this path is located in the same server where the agent is running or if this path is located in the shared drive. This is invisible for the agent, so don't worry. So you just come here and you can update all those directories when you can save your temporal files and log files. If you want to know more about this topic, you can visit the following reference. They have information about what we were talking about regarding the shared drives. And also, for example, the last link here has a video and how to connect AWS EFS as a shared drive. And it shows you all the steps that you need to do. And it runs a mapping so you see that it works perfectly. So yeah, just more resources for you. If you want to give us your opinion about these videos, please send us a message to our email or to Twitter. Thank you very much for watching Informatica tutorial videos.